Hopefully we're okay. Hopefully. Hope. I have some different like connection things going on right now. My phone is giving me an issue, but it seems like it's okay. Just get rid of that image stuff. Oh, no one bought it. That's okay, it has been a little bit since I've touched that image, so hopefully there won't be too much rust that I need to get up. I've been doing a whole bunch of other jobs though. I'm just hoping I can quickly remember how to play this on Red Mage. That's why I leave it at 61. 61 is still kind of a decent, it's still a hard spot, but it's a decent spot to kind of go at. Alright, here we go. Hopefully my connection holds, hopefully the stream is okay. A lot of things going on. To go. Alright. I think it's let's be careful with the octopus. That's my only option here. Those octopus are just too much, man. We'll just have to play it safe. At least the death came early and I didn't use any items, so I honestly didn't really remember how bad they were without steel, because a lot of times when I come into this, I get lucky with some steals, or I don't have to deal with them. But here it's kind of like I don't have a choice. Like, to get to this box, I have to face it, so. But they are definitely one enemy I don't want to deal with. Also, oh yeah, now it shows up, that's right. And if I only checked that box earlier, it's alright. It's okay, it's okay. Can't really predict the future. Consolation prize, I think. Can I get to this one? Nope. But I can get to the chest, I think. Maybe. Assuming I'm gonna kill anyone. Safety. Safety just allows me to kind of quick jump. That wasn't bad. 5 minutes for that 4, having to eat to death. Hopefully we get a raising DAC, that's what's most important, otherwise I won't have a raising for 81. These were the enemies I was hoping I'd run into initially. Like, even with steel, the octopus are the ones I'm scared of. You do want to get to this floor and the next as best as possible with steel and shank still on. It's a little bit tight, but facing that way, so we go this way. But I feel like that enemy's on the... Well, I need to go that direction anyway, so... Nice. wait a little bit for the bomb in case it's a... What trap is this? So I have like one pull at most. Take care of that one right now. That's a little bit deadly without you. Nice, got the raising die, thank god. If we get one more raising, that would be super, super good. I'm gonna let this guy pass because, well, no I won't. There's only one chest here. I don't want to be trailing him for crazy amount of time. Two enemies here, both easy. The chest is on the left is okay. Two witching. Got two witching and I check with the sword. Safe, no. That would have been nice to know there. So, one more chest here, silver. We're gonna kill this one just because I'm not sure if I need one or two. Kind of kill this thing. I need it to. Oh, this is jellyfish. Oh, this one. Need my steel and shank back though, that's always a concern. I never want to be under 2 or under 3 though. Oh shit, I'm gonna check this chest first just in case it's damn, it's gonna be one of those flight floors where you need to kill everything anyway. Even though there's less enemies. Time is decent, but again, shank and seal missing is a little bit concerning, and that was an affluence floor too, so take out debuffs. Oh, nice. And then kills. This one so I can get to it. I'm gonna watch for the... I'm gonna aggro that. Oh, I I'm just gonna keep it. This should be manageable with frailty on. Gotta be very, very careful. Don't get greedy. And do another cleave, I think. There. Good. Deal with an octopus, I'd rather pull it while this frailty's still on. There's at least two here that might be potential. Yep, this one back. Miss. Or did I not have enough combo? If I have to pull another one, then I'm gonna have to switch him. So I was able to kill 4 things before I needed to do anything. More blood there, that's easy. I should wait for that mortal though. Should I have this? I have a lot of pot shards that I can use, so I'm not reserving any of my regen potions at all. Usually I'm pretty conservative early on, but I've almost got enough for like 2 runs, so I'm not gonna hold back here. There's no way I'm getting to that intuition that I might aggro this crab too. I still might aggro that thing. Just here, but the crab is looking. Where's the crab looking? Backwards. Nice, I got the steel back at least. Okay, so I can get through here. That way, I'm just gonna ignore that intuition. It's not even worth it. Hey, princess, how's it going? I got up to 50 pretty safely, and then I did another 10 off stream. I got to 61. I was gonna try to finish it out today because I didn't really think I'd get like past 90 if I even get to 90. But I just didn't have. I was out all day. I just didn't have time to do it. So it'll probably happen either tomorrow or Tuesday or something like that. Fuck it. I'm gonna conceal. I don't need to waste time here. So it's okay. It's just. I was really pissed off because I had like 3 or 4 disconnects on board, which all killed my runs. And then one of the last ones that killed my run, I had an Odin prepped up, and that was beyond irritating because having Odin, especially for a non-red mage job, is kind of huge. So that was really like I was really pissed off. But it happens. I did some fixes. Hopefully it fixed the stuff that's happening with my system. So. I'm crossing my fingers that I no longer disconnect. But it was funny too because I was planning yesterday night to do a run to finish up Bard at night, but my PvP team, we got a queue at like some hour that we decided to stop queuing, and then we just randomly got a pop, so we're like, oh, maybe there's more people in queue, so I decided to continue with LP instead of come on. Instead of run Heaven on High, and then like it was like 11 o'clock Eastern, so we decided to keep going. We queued up, we got an instant pop, and about 5 minutes into like 3 or 4 minutes into the match, I disconnect because my power goes out. I'm like I wasn't pissed off that I disconnected in the match. I was pissed off because if I would have been in Heaven on High at that time if I decided to run it, and I would have lost this run. I would have lost a run because if my power goes out. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, losing Odin it's just really heartbreaking because it's so rare to get. But I was fortunate yesterday that we did live party PvP. So, but it still sucks. But at least I still have that run. I still have that run ready to go. I don't think I'll stream it because I don't feel very confident, especially because that's my first time in those floors. I'm not very confident in terms of my success, so usually I do those off stream. Unless there's like a real chance I'd actually climb, and that's a little bit of a different story. But yeah, I think Bard, I think you get lucky on Bard to get to maybe 90. Summoner, I got really lucky to get to 90. That was luck. Like I burned out everything just to even reach the boss. I only had 4 minutes on the boss, and obviously I didn't kill it. Yeah, but yeah, losing Odin is really heartbreaking. What was happening with my connection though? I think it was my router. I kept getting like, when I was looking at the traffic, I kept getting ping spikes. So the ping spike would just freeze up my connection, and then I'd lose, and then it would just disconnect. And it would happen randomly. So I think hopefully I did something, I changed something around, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better. One can hope. Excuse me. With Bard and Machinist, one of the big advantages they have is just that you can run and gun, so you can basically do a lot of damage. You can do full damage while still mobile. So as long you kind of take advantage of the starting position, and you kind of use that position because there's no traps there, and you just kind of run around and just do damage. And then you have utilities like wait, you have stun, you have bind, and at least like the Machinist and Bard wait is actually respectable, unlike the caster break. Like caster break is like I think 20%, and even on a sprint, like even on a regular run, they're gonna catch up to you. So it's like it's really not useful to use. But the Bard Machinist weight is 40%, so you actually can outrun them on normal speed, which really comes in handy. So a combination of that, and then a combination of stuns having stuns alone is super useful. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. You're kiting and gunning. You don't have that many heals. That's your only downfall. but you're kind of compensating a little bit that you should almost take like a lot of the higher enemies down to like at least half HP before they even get to touch you once, and that's kind of the idea there. And you kind of use a little bit of that server positional tick thing, where sometimes if they get close enough they don't hit you, and again I still think that's a little bit of luck, but you can take that advantage with Bard. As long as you're always moving and you don't stop, that's where it comes into play. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but it's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be challenging taking on anything that kind of only, like, let's say like 81, you have to deal with like the apes, or anything that doesn't really do any charge-up attacks. Like a Chimera is just easy for everyone, but like an ape or that, like if they only do that attack, that's really gonna be brutal for Bard if you don't get enough distance away. But I'll see how it goes. With a Machinist, you have Blank. I just don't know what you can knock back, of course, but having Blank is definitely a useful tactic too. So it's just kind of like lowering the amount of times you get hit. That's its main advantage. Yeah, I like it. I like all the button pressing. It's a lot of button pressing on Bard. Machinist, I have to try again because I never really played Machinist in PvE. The only time I played it was literally in Palace. 2 touch implications. That's nice. Perfect time to use it. I figured one of them would finally show up. Although, I did. Yeah, I'm gonna toss some links up. Hold on. Well, I'll toss some links up in the next set. I did. This week I did Summoner and I did Scholar. I finished those up. Scholar I did up to like 70. I ran out of like Scholar was just, oh my god, I don't even want to talk about Scholar. Like I was on, I think it was this set of floors I was on. Was it this set? Oh no, I got to 80, so it was 71, I think. Was it? No, I think it was this set where I literally popped more than a dozen mimics on Scholar, and I mean Scholar is already suffering from damage on its own, so having to deal with like just mimic after mimic, it was just depressing. And then I ran out of time on the boss. That's what it came down to. I ran out of time on the boss. I wasn't dying, but nothing else was dying. And then Summoner, we got real lucky to get to 90. I was a little bit surprised how far I got on Summoner. I had to burn all my tormentors, but Summoner was kind of fun. Titan definitely MVP, but even in 81, it's still gonna get like 3 to 5 shot, and then if it dies, it's you gotta just finish out the enemy, because Titan, like a new Titan is not getting back enemy, and you can only take like 2 to 3 hits maximum before you're dead, because you don't really have that many cures and heals. So I mean, all the healers are gonna suffer because their DPS is just terrible. It's just, if they gave us back the old cleric stance, the one where it flopped your mind and intelligence stats, healer could probably clear 100 really easy. I would say, like super easy. They'd be the best job to do it. But without that cleric stance boost, your damage is just horrible. You won't die, but you just don't really have, I mean, you don't have a burst, you just have consistent damage, really. That kind of is like it's just rough to deal with. We gotta clear this one. I hate this one, but we gotta clear it before my steel goes out. Probably one more. The jellyfish might now go some. Oh, but just moved in it. But now it's not blocking the entrance. That's okay. I mean, I will be like after Ali got the world first last week, I said I was gonna chill a little bit, and I did. I wanted to definitely try other classes just to change it up a little bit. So we were able to do some of that a little bit, but I definitely want to get back to it. Someone else on Primal cleared it, I think yesterday. So I feel like I should try to get back into it. Thank you very much for that follow, I believe. Sorry, I don't have my dash, but I'll open it up. I knew I was missing something. I appreciate that. I think that jellyfish is looking this way. Oh shit. I'll have to do with one, but I'm not going to do with both, because I think I'm close to the exit. Alright, at least I gotta run both. Because there's enemies here. These rooms are small. Yeah, keep getting petrification, I'm not complaining. Chests are kind of a little bit limited, but we're not having to use items to get through, so that's okay. My time is, it's okay. Oh, ex-billionaire on Mixer, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Go. Alright, so that's my scholar. Hopefully that clicks in. And then that's my summoner. If you guys want to check it out. Like, even though I don't stream them, I do record them via YouTube, so those videos are up there. So if you ever want to take a look at something in the future. Mixer, I'm slowly getting, slowly getting with Mixers. Mixer's pretty slow, but, you know, I can't ignore you guys, so. It's definitely not Twitch, but, I don't wanna segregate the audience. This floor looks kind of annoying. Hopefully everyone spends too much time here. Scorchers and here's the exit. Hopefully I don't aggro that because I don't want to do that. That's Now the big unfortunate is like I haven't picked up another security, so I'm gonna have to kind of eat this. Bring this back to base first. I am on Cactor. Aether Cactor. We're gonna unfortunately have to eat the epoxy, which is gonna lower my damage. No choice though. Well, I do have a choice, but I'd rather conserve items than. Use this way if you pop another mimic. Hopefully it doesn't refresh the box. You can just keep going from there. So I'm hoping by the time I get to the boss, it should be off. Jesus. very rare instances. I mean, you know, your additional abilities that you have that are useful are very limited. Like diversion doesn't do anything. Drain, I mean, that's just a joke. Can't use this. Can use so like you don't have anything else. Oh shit! Jumping is fun. Okay. I don't want to deal with this one. Anyway, the rare times I use it is against a caster. Or even like, yeah, a caster. Like, so we got the jellies in 71 plus. That's one instance I could use it on. It does work. It does lower the damage, which can help. You probably would use it on the white mages in 91 plus. I mean, 10% is when you're talking about percentages and like damage taken, it could save your life for that little time. So it's just also like I don't have any other use for any of the other items, other abilities. Like I've been crying for so long for them to give casters the stun. Like, give us utility. I'll take a stun over, like, delete drain, delete break, or at least make break better, if anything. And then give us a stun. And if you got a stun, oh my god, that'll be awesome in here. But there are very little enemies that really cast any spells, and the ones that do are pretty scary. Except the white mage. The white mage in anyone is kind of like, well, I mean, hopefully we get to see that tonight, so I can demonstrate why it's not that bad. Okay, I'm honestly not too sure if that's sound. Like, I forget. Like, I think it's like, but I'm not gonna risk it. And oh shit. God damn it. I gotta wait. This is where patience is a virtue, guys. You just gotta wait this out. Yeah, very rare. Very rare, but you know, you're not using any of the other ones. You can't use this. You can't use this, can't use this, you can't use this. And your only other option is drain. And like I said, that's just kind of like that gives you like 200 to 300 HP back. I mean, in the higher floors, I mean that's, I mean if 200 300 HP is gonna save you, then goddamn. But to waste, also, I mean, it's like, would you rather use a Vercure versus a drain? And it's like you're not gonna use drain over Vercure, so. That wasn't that bad. As long as the next floor isn't too terrible, we should be able to get through without having to use any items, which is what we're gonna go for. The sound of debuffs. Oh, okay. This is not good. I'll have to use it. Oh well. Let's see what this does first. Let's kill these mains first. Another one. Like I don't understand why these abilities are even here. Like I don't think you use them at all anywhere. like break, and I don't even think you use break and drain in like regular PvE content. So I don't understand why it's even existing. Wait. Oh, there's another room. Oh, okay. Okay. That's why I'm looking at the map. I'm like, where's this other place that I didn't look at? I'm checking it in case it's a good item. I gotta put this in a room that has like 3. I'd advise to clear 1 unless you're super sure that you're gonna get through. Because at the very least, if you try to go for a chest and you end up aggroing, at least like maybe you aggro 1, not 2. If you aggro 2, then that's just, you just have to witch it or die. So stop critting. We're gonna risk if this is sound. And I'm pretty sure it's sight. Yeah, so stun. Give us stun. That's all I asked. I mean, FF11 had stun. As a caster spell, it was stun, so it's not like it's impossible. It's not like it's some like weird, completely off the wall idea. I want to see that animation again, man. The stun animation. Oh, that's a skill I overused in 11 so much. Yeah, be sure to turn, otherwise you die. This thing's getting hard. I usually take that on with steel, so that's actually quite a lot of damage. But manageable, it's a little bit scary though. I've never seen an intuition on top of an exit. That's a little bit risky. I'll have to go for that chest. I'll go for the silver node. One more. It's a safety and a... But I will lose what ending is that? Oh, that's not something I want to do. I don't know why it was hitting so dangerous hard last time. It seemed a little bit more damage than usual. Okay, good. Alright. And just a little bit of a thing with intuition. You don't have to stand directly on it. Like, you can stand around it, so it's like a little bit of a box. So that also helps in terms of like traps. So there's a lot of times where a trap will be parked directly on intuition, so you can just step like around the thing there, right? Survey without steel can get a little bit dangerous. Just certain phases where he'll deal like a lot of damage coming in fast. So, but again, I'm not really going to be conserving regen potions right now because I got a lot to burn. So we're just gonna keep DPS up and do our thing. Good timing, Darren. There's one of the times when the damage kind of comes in real fast all of a sudden. It's almost like a double hit, so just careful. It's really only when inner space kicks in. Probably around this phase also. Kind of it goes after this. It'll be devour, and then it'll be elation, and then it'll be hit. No, just kind of a note because I noticed this on Scholar when I was doing this on Scholar. If you are a Scholar or an Ashalosian, and you're running this with an LP group, if you're on this boss specifically, and Survey is gonna do Devour, if you shield the target like add low, or the knock, whatever the Astro shield thing is, Sylvie will actually not do enough damage to break the shield, and then the person inside will not get stunned. Which it's kind of a like not that important because he can't get out of the mini, but also when you're minified, you don't lose damage, so they can at least not lose damage for that 3 seconds of the stun. So that's a little bit of a thing. So if you're actually a Scholar or an Astro fighting this one, that's something to keep in mind, especially when you're trying to push as much damage as possible. Shield yourself right before Hound of Hell, and then Hound of Hell won't stun you, and then Devour is just normal damage, etc. etc. Don't forget to lose the demon. No other job can do that. Well, maybe actually maybe Ninja can. Maybe Ninja can, I think, because they have that thing that blocks damage. So maybe Ninja can do it, but he can't do it often. I don't think any other job has shields that's worth noting. That comes to mind. The Survey without any buffs, I think will take me about 13 minutes if I can maintain damage overall. Oh yeah, Rip. That is a very good note, Crimson. Make sure you don't get out of there too early, because you gotta be inside. You gotta be inside for Devour, and then probably the next melee hit, so once Elation's coming out, then you're alright. Because timing-wise with the stun, it's like, you get hit with Hound of Hell, you get stunned, and then you get devoured, and then kind of the moment after the stun goes off, you can immediately go out. So if you're blocking the stun, then that mental timing kind of does get messed up. So you have to take that into consideration. Before I do that damage, just because that damage is low. How come the thing didn't go up? God damn it, I didn't get it, so maybe it happened, I just didn't do it. Hello, Tia. Past 50%. Time-wise, not concerned about time. Again, here, inner space comes in. You want to kind of prep Cure, even if you're playing safe, because it's just like inner Cure hits in, and then a melee attack hits in, and then it's like another one. So it's probably like 24k damage. It's a lot of damage. It just kind of comes in all at once that you don't really see. So you just want to make sure that you clear through that, because there's a lot of safe spots where you can do damage. You can let Regen kind of kick in. But that one's a little bit That one's almost like a mini burst from Survey. This is kind of the next one. Desolation, it sneaks in a hit without you really seeing it. Always be very cognizant of Predator Cross. If you get hit by that, that's gonna really set you back to heals. So I mean, if you want to be safe, just keep moving, and you'll catch it. That'll be one way of doing it, in my opinion. But if you're super paranoid, which I don't blame, just make sure you don't miss it. I think it gives you a DOT. You should be able to actually get through it, but if your HP's low, it could be really dangerous. Off here. This GCD. Can I get this one off? Okay. Yeah, normally I'm very conservative on my regen potions, but I've got a lot of pod shirts I'm having to farm this week, so I'm not holding back. Who would have thunk trying the other classes gave you more pod shirts? Who would have thunk? I probably used, though I did probably use like almost 80 so far in this run. And that's a lot for, I probably won't even, well, I don't even think I used that much in 71. Well, sometimes I will this time, but. %, 75% over. Don't forget Lucigene. Don't forget Lucigene. Once you start, I always suggest this whenever you see your MP kind of drop to 10k, pop Lucigening and then keep using it on cooldown. Because running out of MP here is super scary, and you can run out of MP. With Lucid, you shouldn't. Well, if you're curing a lot, you will. But like if we get the Fenner later, you're gonna see my MP. If I don't have Steel, my MP is gonna get destroyed. Yeah, both off. That extra cure because of this damage coming. Item-wise, I'm down to Serenity. I never got the Purity back. I would have had 3 raising, but I died like right in the first floor. I never got Intuition back. Well, the Intuition's okay. We can go without Intuition. That's fine. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, I turned on the wrong FC buff. That's better. Right, on we go, guys. I should actually double up on the people. Okay, this is where the flows start getting dangerous, and again, I prefer starting my runs on 61 unless I'm going all the way through, because 61 is a little bit safer. Here, like, it's definitely dangerous. It's very dangerous to go without steel. There's only a few mobs that I can actually hit without steel. There's a couple over there. Sight really helps. One-way street. This is one of them. Oh god, that's a no clue. Alright, we're just gonna clear it out now. There's really no point in me conserving my time here. Oh, and the exit was all the way at the end. Wow. What a joke. Actually. Landmine shots, guys. Landmine shots. I'm gonna leave that one because it's like I should be able to get around it. You don't need to waste time on it. You wanna if you're gonna do a landmine strat, just make sure you have a cure prepped for dual cast, and then get regen up. Like just eliminate as much possible chance for it to kind of snipe you with one hit. Can see him up there. 5 minutes left. Oh man. Did you see, Keegan, did you see the post on Reddit where it was a French team and they got to, I don't know what they were doing really. I don't know if they were dicking around. Actually, I don't think they were dicking around, but they got to 100 and they timed out because they didn't get to the exit fast enough. They didn't hit the button to end the run, so they failed. And like standing in for 100, they failed. Because no one got to the thing that ends the match fast enough. It's like, oh my god. I would feel so horrible. Yeah, like you've gotta, like, the duty doesn't end until you hit the thingy at the top of the hill. So what happened to them is, again, I don't think they were dicking around because they had on their screenshot the guy was still running up the stairs by the time that duty failed symbol came up. But yeah, that's total, like, oh my god, what a way to lose. Standing in 100, they're on the top of the thing. They're running up the stairs and then timeout. They didn't hit that button at the very end by the tree, by the whatever the shrine. So they timed out. That's it. They lost. Yeah, it was on Reddit. I was like, oh my god, that would be such a horrible way to lose a run. I mean, I know Allie, when they cleared, they were like, I know they were like 2 minutes left on the last floor on 99, and I didn't see the end. I don't want to see the end, but they were in like 2 minutes left on the last floor on 99, and they had a magicite, but they had to still find the exit. So you can just imagine, like, you know, having that knowledge that you know that if you don't hit that button at the end, you're gonna lose. It's like, oh my god, the pressure to do the easiest thing in the game. Oh, I gotta watch for this one actually. It's gonna do a cleave. Yeah, can't fight that. That will kill you, by the way. If you weren't sure, that will kill you. Oh, thanks for the host on Mixer, Chris. You're my first Mixer guy, and I appreciate that. Hope whatever you were doing was good. Or hope whatever you're doing was well, rather. Okay, we gotta check this room here. Hopefully I don't aggro the deers. The deers are scary, guys. Even with steel and strength, it's scary. Well, it's not that. Well, the wolf are definitely just a complete no-go. Okay, I don't need to go here. I'm actually gonna pull one of the deer, so I don't know how many enemies I have left. Evasion for the win. These don't hit that much, as you can like it's 7k, but it's that they hit a little bit faster than a lot of these normal enemies, and also that's all they do. Like they just headbutt you with their head, and it can get pretty overwhelming. Oh, nice. Good to hear. Oh, that's another noteboom I see. Oh my god. I'm not gonna petrify that other noteboom. That's just I'm not gonna keep doing that. Because I need... What we're gonna do here, 77, 79, is we're gonna clear it, like, fast. Like, we're gonna Magicite, we're gonna petrify. That's what's gonna happen, because I don't deal with those floors. You don't. Like, my opinion is you don't deal with those floors. You take your sweet ass time from 71 to 76. Okay? Take as long as you need to, even if you have like 20 minutes left by the time you get to 77, but then you clean those floors out with Magicites and Petrify. Whatever is on that floor is nowhere near doable as the rest of the places. So yeah, that's a no-go. I gotta not be there because those ghosts are gonna kill me. I gotta be careful here though for that. Now we can type back a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at that area, but I don't think I can get to any chests there. Also, I gotta be. It's dangerous with a noteboom like that because if there's like multiple ghosts, they're all gonna shoot at you, and that accursed box is a one shot. Straight up. Something. So there's a bomb in the other room, so that should be okay. So see this, like this is yeah, see that? It's a, if you didn't pay attention to that, man, you're dead. I can't get to anything over there. We're just gonna ignore that room. As much as I want to get to what's there, I'm not even gonna bother. I'd have to burn a Petrify, and time is of the essence. Real to build sound. You have to be a little bit careful in my position because I think they could reach me here. I'm just gonna pull back. I just don't want to deal with 4 things trying to hit me at once. So. You DC'd on 70s. Damn. Was that on Paladin again? Or was that like you lost connection and that's how you died? Is that what you mean? That was where the score got recorded. Wouldn't deal with another deer. I mean, my big thing with the disconnects is that, I mean, if you disconnect, your score doesn't get recorded. It doesn't matter where you are. It just doesn't record, and then that's it. Your run's dead. And that really sucks. Like at least like give us the scoreboard at the end. But, he lost momentum, got stuck trying to fight for my life. Oh, Yeah, bro. And everything there is just bad news. Bad news in that area. Yeah, Garen, I feel you, man. You DC a lot. I wish you can find a way to fix that. Yeah, fuck this one. Is that safety? I have the Serenity here, there's just too much crap. Alright, we're gonna take care of this tiger right now because I don't want to lose steel before and this tiger without steel is really nasty. It's pretty dangerous because you also can't really kite it that much because of its conal. I should be able to bounce it. And I'm seeing enemies I can kill without steel up there. So as you can see, that's without steel. Steel went off and I'm nearly getting 2-shot. So that's one reason I took off. I had to use Serenity, and it's not good. Having 1 Serenity is really, really not good. I'm not happy with that. Because things get really bad. That was just a terrible floor to have to deal with. This I can deal with without steel. It's not too bad. It does a lot of just kind of attacks, and then it won't really GCD me to death per se, because it does a lot of attacks in between. And then this one it'll follow up with that AoE on the ground. This chest. Be careful with the ghost. Oh shit. Let's go that way. We'll the ghost in time. I'm gonna pull the ghost now. The ghost I can deal with. I just have to be careful with my spacing control. I can even face tank it. It's a little bit dangerous, but it's not as risky as some of the other enemies. I do want to keep it here. Otherwise I won't have space to run. It'll weave in cures as I do damage. Okay, we're gonna let this tiger go. I can kill it with witching, but if there's another witching at home, where's it gonna go? It's gonna go that way. I'm gonna make sure I remember it's behind me. I take that ability. I trust it more than the stun of shit. That chest. I take it more than the stun of the regular stun, because it's just far more useful. We're gonna use witching just because I have an extra one. Like, between this and the wolf, like, this is gonna be easier. But the wolf, like, I don't want to deal with wolf. If I can get to that chest without aggroing, even if it's a mimic, I'd rather take a mimic than a wolf. That's how bad the wolves are. I'm close to clearing this floor though, so. Okay, looks like I have an opening. I just need to be careful here that ghost doesn't shoot me while I'm trying to open this chest. Or if it does, I can get out. Oh good, oh that was so worth it. Right, good. Okay, and we made it out. If he popped that wolf, I would have had to like double witching or something. Get this tiger over there. Steer, scissor, ghost, and do with the ghost. We're just gonna keep running back. I did safety this. I did safety this. I have a lot of room. And make sure I watch out for that tiger. tiger. By doing this 2 rooms down, we're gonna let the tiger go. I should be able to actually handle it, it's just very dangerous, I'd rather not. Depending on what my options are. I can pull that other ghost there if I need to, but I'll be good here. I've said this a couple times, I want that as a mount. That would be a sweet ass mount. Get past this wolf without an aggro. Okay, that's a safe mob over there. Safety again. Then we'll push up in this direction. I want to check the other one first before I need to deal with anything. That wasn't the exit, so we can deal with that. Oh, nice. Okay, that's the exit, so we're gonna go that. Okay, but we'll need to watch for that wolf, the tiger. Hopefully this is all I need to go for the exit. We just need to walk through one wolf. Good, okay. See, I have a room here, space. I have space here. Very nice. Shit. Whew. There's the Paladin, I forget what abilities I take, but low stun, the OGCD stun is definitely one of them that I take. What are the other ones I take? You don't need silence except for literally 1 or 2 enemies in the whole set. So no steal is kind of dangerous here. That's the exit. I'm gonna get to that chest. Okay, that one I can deal with without steal. Gotta be careful with, because there's some places here, there's some areas here in this floor that in this room that can actually stop you from running. So I gotta be careful with doing that while I'm fighting. It's useful against this thing, but like here, like right here, like right at this end here, you have to jump to get up here. So if you're running and then you get stuck, you don't realize that can be as long as you know it's there, then you're right. Little things, guys, it's the little things. What the hell? I didn't even hit that button. Right, that's fine. HP down also you want to be concerned with, because that you might be mentally used to a certain amount of damage that you can take, and it just kind of increases that speed up. So you want to be a little bit careful, kind of overcompensate a little bit. Especially with enemies that were kind of borderline, you can take them without steal. Now it's a whole lot more dangerous. I'm gonna kind of repeat, the name of the game here is kind of getting through the first 6 floors with as minimal item usage as possible. Minimal. Like take 10 minutes if you have to take 10 minutes, because you're gonna save time by burning through the last 3 floors like as fast as humanly possible with everything that you got. So. Oh, I'm gonna check this area first. I gotta check if this chest is gettable yet. It's not right now, so I'm gonna pull it. RDM coming in. Take a cure. Get a regen up. Check that room. Just looking at the damn area. Then I need to go to get the damn chest. Oh god. 2 crits would kill me. Same. Okay. We're still looking at that area, so I'll give it one move before I need to. Okay, that's good. Hopefully that other wolf doesn't move. Okay, good. I got my purity. Oh, just in time. Oh man, that was just in time. Is it undoable? It's doable. It's just you actually have to have quite a bit of RNG because there's a number of enemies you can deal with in that mixture of what's there. Like there are enemies that you can, if you have a full burst, you can squeeze damage and kill them before the DPS check. It's just very risky. If you have strength steel, you can probably get through it. It's just that, like, you know, I'd rather be spending the time on these early floors hoping for better items and then dealing with them that way. And consistently, I'm usually like out of time by the time I get to that set of floors, usually. But that's also like a result of me conserving my items as much as possible as well. So like I'll have as much of a full set as I possibly could for 81 plus, and then you kind of hope 81 plus that you get just good RNG also. And the enemies, I mean, I'd rather be, I guess you can put it this way, I'd rather be spending all my good magicite, all my good items to clear 77 to 79, than spend like say 10 minutes on those floors, and then rather you spend 10 minutes on like 81 to 82 to 83 instead. Like that's the payout, because 81 plus, like those enemies are easier, like they're far easier than what you're gonna face in 77 up. You don't have to deal with DPS checks. I mean, you can definitely manage the curing through it. It takes a while, but you can kill them. I mean, there's enemies you can kill without steel, for God's sakes. With 77 up, it's just way too risky. With everything doing DPS checks, so it's just not worth it, in my opinion. I mean, if say you get lucky through these set of floors, like you clear them really fast, you can definitely take the time. So you want to have at least, I'd say 15 minutes on thinner to clear. That would be a safe amount of time. We're going to refresh the frailty and then try to deal with deer. They should be kind of okay. Where is in that other room? I don't remember. Let me check that other room first. Yeah, like the yaks, and what becomes problematic too is that you have to cure through some of the damage if you don't have steel on. So that really hurts your damage, and you only have 30 seconds to kill it. Unless you kind of combo witching it, then that's a little bit different. But I just have to be careful here with the damage that it's going to do. And be able to cure it. 90 is not bad, but as you can see, that's just fast damage. Okay, I'm gonna get a cure in. Okay, cancel the global there. Oh, it's a wolf. Shit. I didn't even realize that. That. Oh, fuck. I thought that was a deer. Alright, that's okay. Frailty's still on. Damn, I didn't realize that was a. Wow, I'm not paying attention. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, well. Alright, we should get it. That's a deer. Okay, that's, there you go, there's the reason why you don't take your first. Even with frailty, this thing still does. least I didn't really use items here, I just lost time basically. Is off. I think he makes it soon. Thank God for reason. Okay, so now we're in. That sounds like a debuff. I didn't get Serenity's back. Not good. Not good. Not good. Abilities. Tuition. Not something I need. We can slow kill some of these, but. No abilities is not as bad on Red Mage as it is on a lot of other jobs. I'm gonna do the burst when it does the conal followed by the other AoE. That gives me time. Should be happening soon. So I can get that whole combo off without having to worry about taking damage. Now in this instance, in terms of item usage, if you kind of commit yourself not to use Serenity, just pray that you don't end up using it later on, because then it's kind of a waste. You're like wasting a whole bunch. Like, if I have to kind of use an item, I'd rather be using, say, like Strength Steel or something like that. At best, at least it'll carry me to the next part. Or use like a flight or something. Okay, here we want to time in a little bit. We gotta probably take another hit, and then we can use the combo because it's gonna use a conal soon. I can make sure I have view of the entrance in case another one comes. On Red Mage, I have not. Actually, this probably the last time you saw me was like the last time I did Red Mage. I haven't done Red Mage in a week. I took a little bit. I did some other jobs though. Summoner, Scholar. I'm working on Bard right now. Well, not right now, but I have Bard set up for a file. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, taking the Serenity and not using one is super good. Intuition. This is going to be another one of those intuitions. That flan is really bad to deal with, so is the deer. The flan is nasty without steel. Mammoth I could probably take without steel, a little bit risky, but we can probably do it. But I'd rather take that one over there. I'll have to be careful when it's doing that trumpet. I just gotta be careful that I'm kind of extra curing just in case. I will have to kind of double cure here because I'm face tanking this basically. My opportunity to burst. Snuck in a GC. I think it doesn't use it too often. Should be a circling. I'm gonna kind of buy time till it. There we go. Trumpet should be coming in soon, so I want to kind of make sure I'm capped off here. Trumpet. Good. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I can get through this chest before the mammoth sees me. It's moving. I don't know where it's moving though. Oh, it's moving that way. Woo! Oh god. I saw its tusks. Like, oh my god. Okay. We're good. As long as we get around here. Let's see if I can get to that other room, although that other room looks a little bit deadly. Steer may not. I should be good, but I think it'll aggro if I go the other direction. Yeah, it's gonna aggro if I go the other direction. I'm gonna give it one move. If it moves in a favorable direction, we'll check the other chest. Although that wolf is now in a bad direction. I can get through. Alright, we can get through here. That wolf might. The tofu can't move more. That's too risky. I'm gonna take the time and run. We have strength, so we'll take that. The steer. I wanna wait for sprint. Okay, that's good. Go this way. The flan is gonna be sound. I'm fairly sure it's sound. I'm not gonna risk it because that's one enemy I don't want to deal with. Yeah, okay. I figured I could do that, but it is scary because it casts faster. I don't like that enemy. I just rather not. Maybe I'll try it though. Maybe I'll think about it. Push comes to shove, right? Push comes to shove with it. It's just like if they didn't do Golden Tongue, that would be one reason why I take it. But because of Golden Tongue, it's what makes it scary because it's hitting harder. It hits harder than the white mages, and that's not good. It hits harder and hits faster. It's like goddamn. Where am I going? I guess I'll check this chest while this is kind of free. Oh, there's so many good enemies I can face here though. Strength, nice. That's a lore. That's a nope. I think maybe another reason why I wouldn't take them is because unlike that set of floors, like that set of floors you have a lot of space to kind of do that kind of cheesing. Here it's pretty tight, so you don't really have that much space to kind of do that. You don't have all the pillars that you can kind of work with to kind of execute that. I mean you do, but it's kind of like uncharted territory sort of, so I'd rather not. I'll take a hit. I just don't want to be. What I don't want to be is near that mammoth when it does another trumpet. If it does a trumpet, yeah, right there, then I'll keep it. have him go. Okay, I'm actually gonna check the other side first. See what's over there. We'll check the chests also. Then we'll come back, we'll get that strength, and then we'll go again. There's the flan. What's that? One. Oh, it's facing this way. The flan's stuck in right now. I'm fairly confident I can deal with a mammoth without steel. I just have to be careful of its phases. Oh god. It's like it's tempting me to do this. Shit. Well, guess I'm gonna have to wait for it to cleave and then we'll move. Shit, I'm stuck. Okay. I'll have space to move. Now we do. Careful, 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 get back. I guess I could handle that without steel. Fucking hell. I'm gonna kill the next one. So as you can see my time right now, it's 22 minutes. It's not great. It's okay in terms of the fact that I'm going to be burning through the next set of floors. So that's okay. But that's kind of how it sets up. So I've used as minimal items as I possibly could here, which is the idea, and then you kind of just kind of zoom through. Hopefully I can get to the chest now. I can. If I aggro a flan, I'll try to do the cheese, but I'm a bit scared about kind of my area of where I'm going. God fucking yeah, it's over there. Oh, we gotta go back. I'm gonna get this strength so I can have a new one. I'm probably gonna conceal to get through that side. Hopefully I can get to the chest without having to use anything, and then we'll go. Kinda hoping for some landmines, but no luck on that, so. I'm gonna let it do its conal first before I kinda keep moving. Have to be behind it when it does that. You can't just simply dodge it. I've learned that the hard way a lot of times, so. Another kill. because the next play afterwards we're gonna Magicite one of them, and then Petrify the next two. I'd rather have a Magicite than a Petrify. I'm probably gonna conceal. Hopefully, watch this gold chest be a fucking Mimic eventually. Just why not? If it's a Mimic, I'm just gonna die. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Watch this be a Magicite block. That'd be funny as hell. Okay, it's nope. Win Fortune. Flight. That's really good. What I'm trying to do here, because I am going to clear this set, I didn't pick up that flight again. I want to try to see if I can pop a chest that has a Mimic and then just proceed. I guess the Tofu or sound sight. Oh, that's a Mimic. Nice. That's an exit. Oh, actually, I'm gonna check these chests first. Yeah, there's sound, and I know there's sound in pallets. That's one thing. Oh, nice. Okay, that refreshed. No, when I pick up that flight because I need that bad boy. That's a strength. That's a steal. I need to check the other room first. So here in this instance, like I basically saved the Serenity. Hopefully these chests are gonna be good. Hopefully I don't. Good strength. Another steal. Frailty. Keep that in mind. I'll get the flight and then we'll go. Should have picked up the damn flight though. That's bad. Although, yeah. Maybe you dropped another chest down here. No, of course not. So as I said earlier, like without items, Fanny would take probably close 13 to 15 minutes without items. So with items, it's a little bit, it's gonna be faster. Also more respectable because I don't have to cure as much. Man, the past couple of runs that I've had, my Magicite luck has been just terrible. Really, really bad Magicite luck. That's blind, it sounds like. Which might not be good because of another strength. Oh no, I didn't hit something. Shit. Fuck. Blind, man. Blind. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm gonna have to kill something. Okay, I'm gonna probably witching it. Oh, that actually works. Thanks. This is totally an FF11 climber. I appreciate that. That was my goal because of the Scorpion harness. Okay, hippos are sound. We're not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try that either because I have buffs on and I'd rather not have to deal with the kind of the sack that and take buffs and run. That's one of the instances where now we're really pushing time, so we gotta move. Conceal though is gonna be good because in case I pop another mimic, of course it's gonna be that. Another strength. We're getting all these enemies I can't do. I mean I can, but what's the exit? So I'm not gonna miss. Yeah, he will aggro. Okay, there's a possibility I'm not gonna have any concealment going into 81. That's not good. That was frailty, right? So I'm not gonna have to check that. We're not checking that chest because if it's a mimic, my whole run is dead. Like the entire run is finished if that's a mimic. Alright, we're gonna have to frailty this boss because time is a little bit concerning. Also, no steal is gonna hurt. Try to do as much damage as we can before my seal goes out, because then it becomes a queuing game. Which is not fun. Not fun. Not my favorite type of game. That's a little bit close. A little bit close. I have to be careful because it looks like Frailty and Steel will kind of wear all at the same time. Alright, 10k, we Lucid, and then start that cycle up. Just if you have Steel and you have Frailty on, and you're not going to be able to kill the boss before they run out, you just stare at those timers because damage is going to come up very quick, especially with a boss like this. You don't want to get surprised that like all of a sudden you're taking match like an enormous amount of damage and then you're not ready for it. That would be terrible. So definitely be ready for it. Like right now it's 4k with Steel and with Strength, so with Frailty on, so it's gonna be a lot of damage coming in. At least we got it to 50% before I had to really do anything terrible and manage that whole scenery. Alright, Steel's about to go. The bites we want to cure through. There's Steel. I'm gonna cure here so I can get a burst off. We want to quickly get another cure off after this, which is going to bite right after. So now we go into like a curing phase. So you just want to be careful. You basically want to bite. You basically want to cure through all the bites. So when the bites come in, like toss a cure. Which there's going to be one coming up here. I'm going to try to squeeze because I have a potion up ready. Right there. And then you're kind of safe-ish. And kind of just kind of do mix of damage and curing. Lucid. Don't forget Lucid. Okay, now you can do a little bit of damage. After this next GCD, you definitely want to get a cure up right now. We'll just do a safety. Get another cure up. 12k crit and an 8k. So that both crit, that would be like more than half your HP. So that's why it's dangerous. I'm going to Fenner here because of that. After, like directly after the bites are good times to do a burst. Oh boy! Squeeze this in. We're gonna safety cure here because I kind of missed my DCD there. Another opportunity to get some damage in because first the Kono's coming in. Okay. Pepper cure. See in my MP is starting to drain a lot because I'm curing a lot. So that's why you definitely want to be very like just stare at your have a big button if you need to for your lucid dreaming, because if you miss that thing when it comes up, you're gonna be set back just so much. Not a great spot here, but wait a bit. We're gonna wait for that bite to go first. Gonna cure ready here. fast. That could have been a little bit risky. Oh, Jesus. Okay, good. It's like, alright, so that was, what is that, like, 70 seconds left. So I had the Magi Sight, I had the Petrify 2. I kind of lost some time because I did the, I missed a hit on that damn lion. But that's kind of the situation I go for now. That's my strat for 7180, is just, you backload your items. So, you know, I'm down to Petrification, whatever, but at least I still have all my steals and strengths. I still have Flight, I still have Affluence, I still have Alteration. I have a lot of the other ones that I can kind of slowly build into. Thank you, man. So that's the game plan I would highly suggest. I'm gonna exit here actually. Actually, give me a sec. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna take a short break. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna get more potions, and then we're gonna continue right away. So just give me a sec. I'll be right back. Going back. Let's get some potions. Let's open some sacks on stream and then we'll continue. Oh my god, yeah, whatever. Materia 5. Right, let's get back to 600. Should be, that would be 400? Wait, I don't need 400. 10. That's good. So I still have 7 left. Which is still respectable. Alright, so on we go. 81. So here, this is one of the key floors to your chances at getting through 91, in my opinion. You've got to get through these floors as best as possible if you can. Hopefully we pick up really good RNG, that would be a key. And then from there it's just, you know, hopefully that really helps. Alright. We're gonna Affluent, and we're gonna fight the next set to start that off, just to get a little bit of a good start. I'm going to leave Alteration there. Well, I'm just going to check the rooms first to see if there's any patrols, because patrols can be super nasty. It doesn't look like. A lot of these enemies I could deal with. With this one, just be careful, it's gonna jump at you, so you just gotta make sure ready, so it doesn't kind of combo you there. And then after that, it's a pretty simplistic. This is a patroller, I see it. As you can see, I'm handling this with that steel. Like, that's kind of a risk, but at the same time, this thing is a little bit easier to manage. Make sure you don't angle that thing right there. I could potentially handle that. It's just definitely not when I'm dealing with this. I gotta make sure that I don't catch it on the way back also. Yeah, pray for a lot. I mean, so far we just had a really good start, but we need more luck. Hopefully we get kind of floor luck too. Like, man, like that. If you guys saw my 91 run, like I was on that floor for like 20 minutes, just clearing things. It was just incredible. Like, oh my god, how much I had to kill just to get through that set. I'm gonna let that thing go first. I could take it. It's just super risky. It's an empty room. I'll take this time. I'll take this time loss. It's fine. It does the same thing. It does a rush, and then it does hits. I'm just a little bit more scared of it with that steel. It just seems to be a little bit more deadly on the initial burst. So that's only like about 10-second time loss. So that's okay. Please. Please. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna take a hit here. God, he keeps like critting me, holy crap. Normally I'd follow up immediately with the Verholy, but it's just too risky because of that initial burst effect it does. Right. Oh my god! Oh my god. 36k crit. Holy shit. I've seen it do a 34k crit, I've never seen it do a 36k crit. Oh my god. Now one thing I can do is that like we can try to clear out all these easy ones, quote unquote easy ones, and then then we can use Strength and Steel to get through like say the little bit harder ones, and then we'll carry it over to the next step. So you guys have to just like I have the crit food, you guys don't have the crit food, right? Speaking of that crit food, I need to use it on. Things coming back. Hopefully I can kill this just fast enough. Watch it. Get this first off. Okay, good. Very good. I'll take that some enemy big time. There's the exit. More 8s. It's a really, really horrible spot to deal with, so I'm probably gonna Strength Steel now. I'll probably Strength Steel now so I can handle that patrol, because this is a really bad spot actually. I can't fight in that alleyway because of the 8, and then the patrol coming back, so I'm gonna Strength Steel. Now watch, this thing's gonna onrush and then kind of hit me right away, so that's what makes it a little bit scary. Now, everything else after that is actually kind of tame. It's not too bad. It does a big AoE and then does the earthquake spam, which regen will take care of. With a party, this is I know this is really bad with a party because of that earthquake spam, but solo it's pretty manageable. Like, just pop regen and you're gonna clear through it, so you can basically DPS through this whole thing. Now, after it does the earthquake spam though, it's gonna do another cleave, I think. Yeah, there you go. And then it'll follow up with a circle attack. A big ass AoE. Yeah, there you go. So, and that's a kind of a good spot to go through. Alright, now we're gonna take care of the 8 by the exit, and then work our way through there, so I can try to get to the exit. What's up, Mac? Yeah, I'm back for Red Mage. Took a little detour on some jobs. Should we get hit by this? Apes are scary even with steel. I don't like dealing with them because of that. It's like a double hit, and it's not cool. Again, this is steel, guys, so compared to some of the other enemies. Yeah, it was taken by someone on Primal. Wait, what's the chest? Let me see if I can get the chest first, in case it's a mimic. Oh shit! Okay, that wasn't too bad. I won't use that one. Because I have to go. Because if I use it, I have to go get it. I want to go get it. Oh, nice. That's a first Primal player to clear either Palace or Heaven, so that's pretty cool. Congrats on them, because it's only been Mana and Aether that have done the deed, so. Is that 8? I don't know what that was. Good, that wasn't bad. 10 minutes on that floor is not terrible. Sprint is always nice. That's not nice. I think I can kill it before in 30 seconds. One reason I use that. And I have extra wishing, so. And I don't have to worry about kind of curing. What the hell? It's like the weirdest ass path I've seen. I think I can kill it before I even have the burst. I'll be good. Nice. Oh, not that good. Yeah, bear in mind this is a flight floor, so my goal here is to kill enough to clear the floor with my buff on, so then I'll enter the next set with a pretty good set. This is also affluent, so I don't really see chests. No, that's really good. Okay, chest here. It's like, it looks like it's one more enemy to clear, so I'm gonna try to find the exit after this. That's really good. Just gonna burn that app once again. I mean, I'm kind of in dire need of some items here. Come on, come on. Saga. Oh, that's really good. I'm gonna clear this one. Watch out for that move, guys. That's gonna kill you. So with that. Open. No conceal is very, very bad though, so I do want to be careful. Auto sprint. Oh, that's gonna be times 2. Okay. Try to do as much damage as I can. And I think they're gonna open up with the thing, so it's really gonna suck. Yup, they did that. They did the thing. Come on, come on, come on. Because like I said, with witching, what happens is when they pop out of the thing, they're gonna be like you just pulled it. So with this enemy, because when you pull it, it does the thing in. It's a scary moment right there. This is a time waster though. I made a mistake. This is a huge time waster, so unfortunate. It is fortunate that I had witching. I probably should have just died, to be honest. Hopefully we can try to get some RNG luck. I just moved, so I should be clear on this chest. Hopefully it's something bad. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so 16 minutes on 2 floors with three ways to clear. Let's see. Oh, that's good. 21:16 an hour. That's good timing. Is huge. Hopefully that's something good. That's silver chest. If it's good, then man, that's gonna be sexy. I'm gonna aggro the Chim, I think. Oh baby, okay. Good thing I checked. I'm gonna take the time. I'm not gonna fortune because I'd rather save that fortune for when it's required. I'm gonna check this chest here. And because the floor is side, even if I pop mimics, I can kind of manage my way. I do want to pay attention to the traps in case I can cheese something here. This is an affluence floor too, so we gotta definitely take advantage. I don't want to ignore those chests. Looks like it's all... that's a lure. That's really good. That's I think that's pacify silence, if I remember correctly. Oh, very nice. Okay, nice. And then this is another lure. That's lure? That's lure. Alteration. That kind of put us back on like on 6-minute time per floor because that's a gift, but still take gifts. Now I did before. I did like start ignoring chests at some point. I think I'm gonna try avoiding that just because of the RNG that I'll have to deal with. I think it's gonna be better if I risk opening chests and it being bad than kind of passing through chests and just going through. It's only if like I'm kind of set up. If I'm set up to kill the boss, then yeah, we'll do it. But if I'm not, then I'm gonna be passing over chests. I probably will even pass over chests even if I am set up to kill because it's just having the chance of getting some certain items is just gonna be way better. A patrol. I dealt with this one as a summoner. It wasn't too bad. Just need to kind of pay attention to it. I'm gonna check the other side first, then we're gonna start killing. Okay, I don't need to be here. Alright, so we got one set. We just gotta worry about the area. I heard an ape over there. I do want to be concerned because I do have less HP, so damage is going to be pretty tight. That's good. I think I'll take care of this elephant. I'll take care of the other elephant too. Elephants are not bad. What they do is they hit you twice and then they go and then they do the casting spell in terms of timing. So if you're standing in place, they'll do 2 attacks. They'll do that hit. So I think practically it wouldn't really kill you straight away anyway. Might get scary, but I don't think it'll kill you. Good misses. I guess it's 3 attacks, my bad. My bad. Oh, ooh, that's good. I thought I had. Okay, we're gonna pull the other elephant, so I kind of clear that area out now. And we'll deal with moving on. I just gotta keep an eye on that patrol. That's what I'm doing. Pretty sure I heard an ape. I'm just gonna take a look if there's anything else here. Oh, there's that. Okay, I'm gonna pull that. Again, I just gotta be a little bit, knowledgeable of that patrol that's floating around. We're gonna let this dude flee first. If we get too far, you're dead. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Away. Shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck. Yep. I didn't think it'd use it that fast. Yeah, that's a bad mistake. Okay. I thought I saw time. I should just stay close. I was trying to get it out a little bit. That was really bad. Okay. And conquers. Nice. We're gonna have to speed up a little bit. Do this. Yeah, thank goodness for raising, but I will purposely not use my other push. Okay, I kind of know what this does, but I'm a little bit scared. It does a DOT too. This is way too dangerous. I'm not going to use my raising because I'd rather have it, if I'm going to die, then I'm going to die. But I'd rather have it for later than kind of continue. Well, I will use it. I'm not a dumbass, we should be okay. Now we have mimics left, which are far more tame than. Okay, so what do we have? 2 mimics on this side. I'll probably not aggro that one, but I'll probably aggro this. Okay. Okay, watch that patrol. I definitely have to start queuing now. Yeah, there's that patrol. Damn, that enemy was way easier on summon, I'll tell you that much. That is not a joke. That's not a fun thing to be with. Okay, at least should be one more probably. There's another patrol. I haven't seen that one yet come this way. I'm not gonna risk it. It's gonna start damaging me, so it's gonna hurt. I swear that HP down is just like brutal, especially in floors like this. Okay, good, at least the exit's open, but I gotta be careful. Hope I don't get sneaked up on anything. Maybe the exit's here. I gotta check the other window. That guy's going straight. I'm gonna let it go. No more conceal, so it's going to be dangerous. Hopefully that chest is on this side. Yes. I hear something moving. Okay, should be safe in my camera. I'm going to pop a regen just in case. Good. Just made it through him. Okay. Time-wise, not good. Decent, because we could still kind of fast clear the floors. Okay, I got burned last time on movement. That's not good. That's good. I'm not going to risk getting that intuition. There's another room. It's fine. It's gonna. I have to swing around that Taurus to get to the other room, and I might step on a trap. Now this sounds like a buff. Okay, here's gonna be a good floor to do a Magicite clear, I think. Oh no, I flighted this floor, never mind. Shit, right. My bad. Gotta pay attention next time. I'm not paying, I'm like doing so many mistakes, man. Funny. Alright. It's okay, we got fortune up. Kinda wasted it, but hopefully get another one. Double strength. I'm gonna examine the whole floor first in case there's some juicy items here. A couple of these guys I don't want to deal with, like that Biogen is definitely painful with the 1 minute steal left. I don't want to deal with it. I can deal with Cyclops though. I can't really kite it though. I can kite fight the Mentago. But we're gonna explore first, and we'll take care of the enemies that I can kill. That might turn it with me. Nope, right there. There's a lot of Cyclops here which I can take without steal, so I'm not gonna push that issue. I mean, if a Mimic spawns, I'd rather deal with that first though, speaking of, they didn't spawn there. There's nothing in that corner. I'm not gonna fight a Mimic. Oh, there's a silver. There's the silver. 101, cure yourself to full closing it. Alright, so now we start clearing stuff. Cyclops are the ideal enemies to fight here. They don't do anything that you can outrange, that you have to outrange. Or rather, if you outrange, you're gonna suffer. So that's why they're easy. Now, without Odin, I do need about 15 minutes on the boss, so I need to be careful with that, my time. If I can make it to this in time. Nope. I'm gonna kite this all the way back to the exit while I'm doing damage. I was just kind of looking at the exit, hopefully it moves. It should be safe right now, but if it moves, then I'm dead. Fuck. You're not gonna kill me twice. That is way faster than I'm used to. Holy crap. I got a witching out of it, that's good. 25, so I got 4 floors. 4 floors, 3 of which I can clear very fast. 10 minutes. Yeah. Time is not great. Gloom. I think this is one of those floors where I'm gonna... do 1 fortune. Try to get through as much of this as possible. Oh shit, there's a manticore. I gotta use it now. If I see a chest in the middle of the room, I'm gonna actually just hit a safety, go for it. If a mimic spawns, it's gonna be very bad news. Oh, that's okay, that was so worth it. Strength, got that back. Thanks, princess. Have fun outside. Wherever that is. Kidding. Oh, like more lovely intuition. Well, we'll see. It's all luck. I mean, you know, we'll see. Oh good, I got the fortune back too. Wow, that was a free floor. Holy crap. That's a free floor. Alright. So far I've used affluence twice and I got magicite twice out of it, so... I may just repeat that rip. Actually, I'm gonna save that serenity and burn this. We just gotta be careful here. That's on a gold chest. Oh, that's a manticore though. I'm gonna let that manticore go, so I can try to get. Like, ideally, I want to get to a gold chest. Hopefully, I pop it. If it's a mimic, then you just gotta go. That manticore is gonna wreck my world. Oh shit! Oh, gotta use it now. I'm gonna kind of go full risk here. I'm not skipping chests like I said, so if we pop a mig, we're gonna die purposely, and then we're gonna have to serenity, unfortunately. So it's kind of a risk here. Or if you pop like a second mimic, then it's kind of like, yeah. Very good. Wow, something dropped. Okay, that's very good too. Can't use items though, so... So a little bit concerned on time. Again, 15 minutes without items, and ideally I don't want to use items. I could. If I too risky to damage down, it's not terrible. I do still have strength up, so maybe we'll try to go through this. That's a note room. Huh. Alright, well, we're actually gonna... I'm gonna deal with this unit. Before I start my buff. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna really speed this up. We're gonna Frailty here. Kind of push as much kills as I can in this room. Because everything is here, so I don't have to kind of go far, and I'm in a pretty decent spot. I just have to be careful in terms of what might come control-wise. Okay, now what I don't want to take is oh, thank you for the follow, man. I don't want to take that Manticore with the Bull down. We'll do the Cyclops. We're gonna do the Cyclops kind of as a landing spot. So we can pull something else. Like that Manticore is coming around, but hope I can kill it before it does the spin. I should do. I'm gonna deal with the Manticore. It's gotta be careful of its rush. It's kind of not so bad with Frailty on. That still should kill you though. So be careful with that one. Should be another Ripper Claw soon. Okay, that was good. Go to the next Manticore. Make quick push. 0-2. Block Ripper. Now, kind of to note this way, a little bit of a note because I witnessed it on Summoner, is that Ripper Claw is an ability that it'll only use if it's up close, if you're up close to the enemy. It's kind of weird, like, if Titan is tanking it and pretty far away from me, it won't use the Ripper Claw unless I'm kind of close enough. Why are you going this direction? I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't really know if that'll save you from anything, but... Oh wow. It's already red. I'm gonna let that patrol go. The Gabu's pretty scary, but I should be able to be okay there. I'm gonna pull the Kofi because it's sound. No concealment kind of sucks. I'm going to try to get the chests after this enemy, because most of the ones left should be all sight. Of course, if they're all looking at me, that doesn't really help. Yeah, that's looking in this direction. Goblin might aggro. Yeah, definitely gonna aggro. Shit. I'm gonna wait. This thing is gone though. I'm gonna pull this Goblin. This is one I can't take without steel. So, because that damn poison. That was worth it. Now the other two. Oh, is that a Goggle? Okay, that poison just stacked. But I can kill this while I still have Oh shit. Too much. I can't cure through it. Might actually still die. Shit. Oh fuck. Should've cured. It's a pretty bad spot though to be in right now. My time's really bad too. I don't have any place to go. No concealer, man. That's what's gonna kill me here. Without that concealment. Goes looking this way, there's another one coming. This is gonna be so tricky. I can see a path, but of course. Man, it's a waste. Now it's kind of full risk. Like, we just have to pop chests because I don't really have time. And if it's anything bad, then that's it. This one's over. Yep, this one's over. Ah, boy. I bet he's gonna be a triple there, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, shit I don't need. I swear to God, like the amount of intuition I get into this thing is crazy. Oh, thanks man for the follow. Shit, I almost echoed that. That would have been horrible. That would have been definitely, like, any possible chance I had was gone. Like, I have an extremely slim chance as it is. Fuck, it's looking in that direction that I need to go. Holy crap, man. Gotta be kidding me with this. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, what do I have going in? I have affluence, I have alteration, I don't need flights. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have like 8 minutes on the boss at most, and I don't know if I can kill it in that time. Even with everything. We got one play, and that's all we got. So hopefully, just like cross your fingers for any RNG, guys, because otherwise I'm dead. Otherwise this run's over. We made a few mistakes that didn't help. But, yeah. Mandy's. Kind of what I was hoping for, oddly enough. Oh, man, 7 minutes on the boss, guys, I don't know. Then I will pop these chests. If any of them are a mimic, it's like, God. I didn't even get a single petrification this entire set, and that really hurt. Like, that would have definitely helped a lot. Oh, now I get the concealment, nice. I'm gonna use the steel again just because I'll have it for the full duration. So now it's gonna be a race. We're gonna see if I can do this. 7 minutes, like Sephara said 15 minutes without items, so yeah. This is with items. There we go. I'm gonna get it down to its other phase first before you start using frailty. That's why I didn't use it initially. But this is just manageable. This isn't its hard phase. This is its easy phase. I'm gonna pop a strength right before I push it through. And now I'll have steel and strength basically for this whole fight. Whatever's left of it. It'll start doing its thing soon, right there. Ancient Quake is its indication of it. boost it. Seconds on frailty. Almost didn't have a spot to go. Oh, that was close. Oh, very close. My god, again, less than a minute. Ah, fuck. At least we made it. I didn't want to be like, I want to be like able to say that I can get that 90 consistently. I don't know if you consider that consistent, but I'll take it. Woo! I have to really push the DPS there, man. Yeah, it was a super clean fight. It got a little risky on 2 occasions, but we made it through. Woo! That was close. All right, we have enough potions. We're gonna go up to the next floor. This will be obviously as far as I go. So we gotta pray to the RNG gods because I am burnt on items. I have no magicites. I have no petrification. Wait, I have concealment. I have decent amount of flight and alteration. I have a decent amount of strength. I have 1 strength, I think. I have a steal. So we gotta really hope for RNG, and I don't have raising. So like, if anything, if I make a mistake, we're dead. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's pop double food just so I don't forget it during the run. I think it'd wear out during the run, so that's not good. Pop double food. Alright. So without raising, it's super like shaky. Like I don't know like how this is gonna go, but we just gotta hope for white mages. Gotta hope for good RNG. Oh, I have 2 strength. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, these are the things I can't deal with. Oh. Yeah, intuition, of course. Why wouldn't the first box be intuition? Alright, I can take these with steel. I actually, you know what, I'm probably just gonna go out and just do strength steel and then deal with those right now, because last time I didn't do that, they came back. Like, I had to spend like a good 10 minutes just trying to deal with like what the dumbassery that they do. Okay, I need to stay close. I'm not gonna get killed by this thing. Make sure of my surroundings. I don't have witching, so it really makes it. Not this time, not this time. Not this time. Come on, not this time. Alright, there's another patrol. I want to check this one first. White mage in this chest here. There's a bunch of monks. I'm gonna check that other patrol first because I can't eat cheese in the white mage with a bunch of monks floating, with a bunch of the patrols floating around. That shouldn't aggro. Oh fuck! Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay. Let me take care of this white mage. Chosen one coming in. I may not make this. I remember my old school, what do you call it? Yep, old school DRs. 1 minute DRs on all your, on the DRs, so everything's good. Alright. More hasty. Oh man. Okay, that was super tight. So that happened. Alright. Do another one. Probably should have pulled the patrol, but oh, this is another one coming, right? This is another one coming. Why wouldn't they bring that one coming? I'm gonna pull this right now, just because, I don't wanna lose my steel, and then, yeah, keep that. Another one coming, I see it. Next one is going to be that. Then it's going to be the AoE. We'll have some space. Almost did it again, guys. Almost did it again. Oh, at least I opened the passage. Alright. I didn't expect that. Oh, that chest though. I'm gonna have to ignore it. We're definitely gonna take the time. These show up on these floors already. Holy shit. The exit's here. If I pop a Mimic, I'm fun. But I do need to pop. I need to pop chest, so we're just gonna kind of YOLO it. Okay, we're definitely gonna YOLO because I mean, if I don't have chests, I'm really not gonna progress any further than where I'm at now. Wait. Oh, this is the exit. Oh, okay. I thought I was on the exit. I'm gonna take it. Ceiling go. We'll take the ceiling go. That's good. Next flight. Next floor is flight. Okay. I missed 2 chests there, but I didn't expect to open that door so fast. Oh yeah, love that shit. I see mimics, I think. Of course I see mimics. Cause you know what? There just haven't been enough mimics in this game. Hopefully no patrol. That'd be great. I'm gonna kind of examine. I'm gonna examine kind of all the. Oh shit! It's a warrior. This is bad. This is so bad. And there's a patrol. I might be dead here. I don't know what else I can do. Okay, whatever, I'm dead. I'm not even gonna cure through this. And I pop, yeah, nice. I have nothing, guys, I'm done. That's it. Oh well. That was bad. I didn't have anything left though. I missed that chest too much. Okay, well at least I didn't beat my current score, so. Okay, well that was kind of a shitty one, but it's alright. We got this far. At least we got to 90 again, so it's okay. Okay, well. I guess the plus side is I didn't really burn too many of my regen potions, so I'll be able to climb again fairly fast because I got like 9 now. So yeah, that was a bad ending, but it's okay. We made too many mistakes, and it's been a while. It's been like a week since I did it, so it's okay. Yeah, it happens. I mean, the warrior range of like side aggro is actually a little bit further than kind of normal. Well, the mannequins are generally. I didn't think he'd aggro, so it's super unfortunate. And then like I just had nothing to go for. I mean, the warriors was probably gonna kill me at some point with the fail cleave, even with steel. So I probably could have just gotten a couple more floors. I needed more RNG on the chests, but that's okay. At least I kind of made it to 90. You know, I kind of, even with a lot of BS that happened, I still made it to 90 kind of comfortably, sort of. That last boss, I had to push everything on the last boss, but it wasn't bad. But okay, so we're gonna try again. We're gonna build another run. Hopefully soon. I'll probably get back into it. I'm still mixing jobs, so I gotta finish Bard first, and then we'll probably get Red Mage back up again. So we'll give it another shot. I appreciate everyone watching and hanging around late at night. If you want to see more of me doing this, make sure if you haven't followed and subscribed and liked and all the other whatever words you want to use to the stream, go on ahead. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. See you guys.